Week 9 is here in the NFL, and the Colts will travel to Heinz Field to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock. 3 keys to victory as the Colts look for their 3rd road win already on this young season. Key number 1, ball security. Pittsburgh defense 2nd in the NFL in takeaways at 19. The Colts have been really good in protecting the football. Big credit to Jacoby Brissett for that. They are 4th in fewest committed turnovers. And when you look at Pittsburgh's offense, struggling a bit right now, you don't want to give them any sort of short fields or things like that. So protecting the ball will be a huge key. Key number 2, pressuring Mason Rudolph. You look at that Pittsburgh offense, the one thing they do well is they protect the quarterback. They actually lead the league in sacks per pass attempt this season. James Conner, their starting running back, a little bit banged up. So if you can create some pressure on Mason Rudolph, it's going to be very difficult for Pittsburgh to sustain drives of 70, 80 yards. And the Colts have been a lot better here in recent weeks situationally on the defensive side. And then lastly, thriving on the road. As I mentioned earlier, the Colts are already 2-1 on the season. Past history has not been great in Pittsburgh. They've only won once there in the last 50 years, 1-14 in their last 15 games in Pittsburgh. Obviously, history means very little on Sunday afternoon, but it still is a very hostile environment in Heinz Field. The Colts, can they handle it similar to what they did against Arrowhead earlier this month when they only had I think 1 pre-snap penalty? That was a substitution penalty, 0 false starts, delay of games, things like that. Jacoby Brissett handled things very well. So Colts and Steelers favored by 1 here in Week 9. We'll see what the result is Sunday afternoon. 1075thefan.com is all your Colts coverage.